just today. Okay, they are both ready, and I am ready to go. Wish them luck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We are doing the countdown. Liam, you're going to be playing along? That's cool. I love when people do that. Get ready for an American Tail. Fieval goes west. As soon as we have movement in the game, I will start the timer. Okay, zooming in. PBRGamer, getting started. Bam. Okay, he is a beautiful mouse. Okay, nodthenbow also into this. Okay, music is slightly decent. This is a game that pretty much nobody ever played. And I don't know, has anybody here played this game before? Ooh, nodthenbow takes some damage, almost falls into some spikes. We'll go ahead and see how he does. Okay, continuing on. I'm not sure what that is, but it sparkles. Wonder if you can get under it and hit it. Okay, that is a kitty icon. Kitty icons are cool. Never played it, never heard of it. Okay, well, this does, as a matter of fact, exist. PBR taking some damage, shooting some cats. And it looks like we've got a collectathon going on. Okay, stairs are on fire. Imagine this is the only licensed game Hudson Soft ever made. No, they made some others that were kind of terrifying. Okay, nodthenbow. Ooh, a simultaneous death. That was beautiful. Good stuff. Okay, both of them starting back at the same place. Looks like PBRGamer got a new gun that freezes blocks. Okay, that's going to be helpful. nodthenbow did not get that. Instead, he decided to go a different route. Yeah, that sync was so good. Okay, choo-choo train. nodthenbow sees a really angry cat. Those cats are not very huge, though. Let's be honest here. Okay, nodthenbow cannot go on the fire steps. Yeah, the cat exploded. See? The cats explode. Cats explode. You shoot the cats, and they explode. They're full of dynamite. nodthenbow having a little bit of a hard time figuring out how to get through this. Okay, he got it. I think he needs to hit the money block from below. Nope. Never mind. He's going to the right. He needs to figure out how to get these fire blocks from having fire. Ooh, and he is dead. Okay, PBRGamer has figured that out and has finished stage 1-1. nodthenbow is going back to the continue point on 1-1. Money blocks. Gotta remember your basic gaming fundamentals. Hit the blocks and get items. Okay, PBRGamer continuing on. And bam, he has a new gun. Hudson did a Jackie Chan game. Wow, okay. So, for some reason, that just spat out fire blocks and killed PBRGamer pretty quickly. nodthenbow continuing on, having a fun time. He should shoot that money block or hit it from below. That's what he needs to do. PBRGamer was able to figure that out pretty quickly. Okay, going on PBRGamer's side. The visuals in this are actually really good. nodthenbow just getting a little bit frustrated at this point. He's trying a few different things to see what he can do. Okay. Is he going to try... Nope, he's just jumping on top. Not gonna work, not gonna work. PBRGamer trying to shoot the fire block. Very nice, he got it. And continuing on, nodthenbow starting 1-1 over again, it looks like. PBRGamer got a 1-up. That'll be helpful. Continue stages, indeed. Yeah, most of the time when you're playing a game and you get fully game over on the first stage, it's not necessarily the best sign. Wow, nodthenbow just cannot kill that cat. Oh, that cat died. You really like Hudson for the most part. Oh, nodthenbow gets shot by the kitty and is done. PBRGamer may be moving on to 1-3, I think. Nope. That might have been just a bonus place. Okay, so it looks nice. Oh, onto a boss. There is an evil cat dropping dirt on you. One eye. Hudson develops Sonic Shuffle. Wow. Okay, nodthenbow having a bit of a hard time taking some damage. Okay, good job, PBRGamer. You're gonna have a dog burp at you for a little while. Yeah, so at this point, yeah, is clear indeed. We have an is clear. Ya done real good, son. Good job, dog. Best dialogue. Most important dialogue. Okay, moving on to 2-1 is PBRGamer. nodthenbow is still on 1-1. Still hasn't figured out the blocks. Okay, PBRGamer is on what looks like an auto-scroller at this point. This is going to be fun. Partially auto-scroller. Looks like you can speed and slow it down. Oh, no. Ooh, that damage from the fish. Okay, let's see what PBRGamer is going to be able to do. nodthenbow having a hard time with that block again. He just needs to hit the block from below, and PBRGamer is dead. Starting 2-1 over again. Whoa, nodthenbow actually managed to get that jump. What the crap? Bam! Level done! It's a bit dumb. It's a bit dumb. That's okay. That's okay. You're going to be moving on. Next two levels seem pretty trivial once you get them. PBRGamer, again, floating down the river in the can. This is pretty true to the actual story of the movie, which is cool. It's cool to me. SNES Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, we had SNES Beauty and the Beast earlier. That was pretty fun. nodthenbow moving on up in this world. Maybe. Ooh, and death pretty quickly. PBRGamer, a little bit of damage from the fish and the bats. Gonna go grab some coins. And... oh, isn't that nice? You don't actually die if you go into the water. That is actually really nice. Huh. So my question here... does he need to have the can to the end of the stage? I'll take that as... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, nodthenbow doesn't even care about the fire blocks. He's just gonna deal with them jumping on them. Ooh, PBRGamer gets killed by the dogfish. Creepy dogfish. Okay, nodthenbow having a fun time. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, there are a lot of good things that this game has going for it. And I would probably put it more... you know, away from the lines of necessarily bad. There might be some bad elements, but this is probably the best game that we've actually had for either of the tournaments. Which is saying a lot. Saying a lot. nodthenbow just cannot figure out this fire. Is he going to continue? Yes, he is. Good. I think that's a good idea this early on. Continue, and then later on you want to have one solid playthrough. Continue or scissors? Oh geez, Dalek Trophy, that is terrifying. I would take continue any day over scissors. PBRGamer swimming around in the water. Yeah, this genuinely seems like a fairly playable game. Oh no, nodthenbow falls into the water. PBRGamer taking a little bit of damage. We rewarded their knowledge of bad games with a good game. Okay, nodthenbow taking a little fire damage. It's okay, it's okay. Like, I've got some bad games that I really do want to have, but it's not time for those yet. I feel like this is being a fun watch, and we may never see this game again. Okay, PBRGamer swimming around. No, nodthenbow! Nodthenbow just needs to figure this out. Once he manages to figure it out, he's gonna make some progress. PBRGamer, though, making solid progress. Okay, PBRGamer is trying to shoot the block, and he's seeing that it's causing an effect. He just doesn't quite get what he's supposed to do. Or nodthenbow. PBRGamer moving on to the next stage. Of course, it's not a true video game if you don't have spikes. This is the same PBRGamer. Yeah. Okay, nodthenbow just trying. This is killing me, Smalls. It's killing me, Smalls. If you just don't figure out the one thing that they're item blocks, you can't make progress. And that's the case for nodthenbow. Yeah. He'll figure it out eventually. Okay. nodthenbow just needs to shoot the money blocks. That's all he needs to do. As soon as he manages to do that, he'll be fine. Okay, PBRGamer swimming around. There are barrels and bats. Why doesn't the mouse drown? He really should. I know, that sounds mean. Think nodthenbow is not necessarily having the best experience with this game. PBRGamer is doing pretty well going through this. I'd say, yeah, this game isn't super difficult, but if you do not figure out some of the mechanics of the game quickly, it becomes much more difficult. That money block, there's a reason it's there. Gotta think Mario. Gotta think Mario. Did I give them manuals? I couldn't find manuals. They don't exist, as far as I can tell. Okay. Oh, the item blocks cost money according to Dramamine. Okay, so that's one weird mechanic. Item blocks cost money. He probably hit one without money and saw it doesn't do anything. Huh, interesting. That didn't cost money there. Okay, it looks like nodthenbow may have figured it out. He did shoot the money block and is moving on. Good, good. Okay, PBRGamer, moving on. Yeah, nodthenbow has it. I think he's figured this out. Yeah, that's what happens with runs. Oh wow, this frame rate for nodthenbow is perfect so that you can't actually see anything. Okay, PBRGamer is on to the second boss. Ooh, he's fighting the marionette. This part was always weird in the movie, okay? I didn't like marionette, dude. Like, how did everybody believe that the marionette was actually, like, a real cat? I don't understand. Or a real mouse. Okay, with that said, 2S clear for PBRGamer. Nodthenbow is still on the first set of stages. That's okay, nodthenbow now understands the mechanics of the game and will probably be able to start making progress. You're doing real good, son. Good job, PBR. Doing real good. Oh, nodthenbow falling down. That platforming is a little bit annoying. Okay, that's okay. He's going to be starting over. PBRGamer is in a minecart stage. Of course. Wow, this looks a little bit annoying. Wow, what is this game? Okay, PBRGamer's like, no, I don't like minecarts. I'm just going to be going on my own. It seems like whenever there's something that, like, PBRGamer could be using, like a minecart or the boat, he just gives up on the mechanics and is like, I don't want to be playing that. Okay, PBRGamer got to jump with this minecart. And gets wrecked. Okay, nodthenbow starting over, but I think he's going to make some progress pretty quickly now. Very, very nice. Okay. Splat indeed. Wow, this minecart is terrible. Okay, PBRGamer. And not only that, but the minecart, like, floats so much. What is up with that? I don't understand. Okay, boulder comes, hits PBR in the face. Wait, Dana, you cooked a rib roast? Oh man. Totally jealous. Totally jealous. Okay, nodthenbow finishing the stage. Ban makes it a lot easier when you know that you can hit a block and get an item out of it. Okay, PBRGamer doing the minecart. This is the easiest minecart stage ever. I mean, maybe easier than other minecart stages we've had. He finished it up. Okay. And we're on to minecart 2. Good, good. What is in the background there? Ah, it's a wood train truck thing. This makes DKC look like Dark Souls. Yeah, this is a lot easier than DKC. Let's be real here. Well, okay, PBRGamer. What? Okay, this game is dumb. Seriously, it should have given some sort of chance. Oh, well, okay, he died. At least he died. I expected my minecart sections to have 1 billion deaths, okay? 1 billion deaths. I know that's so mean. I'm like, at least PBRGamer died. Imagine if Dark Souls had minecarts. Oh my gosh. Imagine if Dark Souls had Minecraft. That would be even more terrifying. Okay, PBRGamer continuing on. Where'd that cat go? It just sort of disappeared. It's like, okay, I'm a cat. Goodbye. Nodthenbow, making steady progress in this section. Yeah, it looks like this part's not too bad if you're doing it. Okay, if you have the water gun, you're probably going to be fine. PBRGamer continuing on. It's true, Alistair, okay? Minecarts are all about death. I'm thinking Tasmania. Okay. For the Genesis, that was beautiful. Nodthenbow onto his first boss here. Scary kitty. Spray him in the face with the water gun. Pretty spooky stuff. Okay, very nice dodge on Nodthenbow's side. Looks like the boss does have an invulnerability period, but again, kitty explodes. That's what cats are all about. Bam! Nodthenbow through the first set of stages. PBR is on the third set, though, so he definitely has the advantage here. Ooh, evil kitties. Okay, PBRGamer is like, I want that money. I like money. Unfortunately, Cowboy Cat kills him. See, we're getting a lot of deaths. We're having death after death. This is great. I'm loving this minecart section. It's just not like typical minecart deaths that you see where there's like BS. Instead, it's like, oh, guess what? You hop out, and then a cat comes out and shoots you in the face. Well, maybe that's BS, you know? Maybe that's BS. Okay, PBRGamer going along, just trying to not fall. Zimmy, thank you for the host. Nodthenbow, death by dogfish. Because why not? It's a game about dogs, cats, and mice. PBRGamer finishes the stage. I think he may be moving on third part of minecart. Is this going to be part 3? Zimmy, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming over. Oh, yeah, okay. PBRGamer gets to do some fun stuff on a train now. There is definitely some BS. Yeah, I'd say that this game is probably mostly good with some dumb BS. Okay, PBRGamer is dead. Not enough. I don't know. I just based on what we're seeing right now, I think we're going to get some better stuff coming up soon. Having a good Easter weekend? Yeah, it's been a fantastic weekend so far. Did have a couple matches canceled today, but that's okay. We got some more Tintin done. I made progress. I didn't get a new password, but I made progress. Yeah, it's been a good day. Okay, PBRGamer trying to see if he can get anything. He got money, and that's what he wants. That's what he wants. Oh yeah. Ooh, watch out for those vultures. They'll get you. Oh, wow. Okay, PBRGamer is having a little bit of fun in this. Yeah, I think this is one thing. This game does have some BS, but most of the stuff that is difficult, it makes it a little bit more fair so that it trains you on how to do it and gives you a chance. Like, if you make a small mistake, you're probably not going to... Well, okay, you might die like that. But that's a big difference between some of the good games and the bad games. Like, good games, if you make a mistake, there's usually a little bit of a hope that you're going to be able to survive and make a comeback. And this game does do that. Okay, kitty popping up, shooting some balloons. Spooky kitty. At least the kitty explodes. You know? Sorry for all you cat fans out there. One day... oh no, PBRGamer falls down on the train tracks. He's having a hard time with this train level. Remember, if you have a pet cat, one day it's going to explode. And that is pretty terrifying, okay? Aha, Cadus is saying the game probably ends after 5S. So in that case, PBRGamer is a little more than halfway through. About halfway through. So not a super long game. I don't know if we're going to see either of them beat the game. But again, we're seeing pretty good progress on PBRGamer's side. nodthenbow is starting to figure this out as well. Exploding kitty cuddles. Ew, ew. Can you just imagine that? You know, we're discovering that there are more household difficulties to having kitties, and that's explosions. nodthenbow, unfortunately, death by spikes. Water, yeah, it's weird that the water is going up and down so regularly. It looks like you really need to time going across this section so that the water is high enough that you don't land on the spikes. If he's going left, why are the levels left to right? Wow, you are so map-oriented here. McGack. PBRGamer fighting a spider. Spoopy spider. Okay. Interesting. Doesn't look like the barrels actually hurt you, but they probably push you to a place where you might be able to fall through the floor. Let's see what happens here. nodthenbow getting a game over, going to be continuing. Again, he's still shown quite a bit of progress, though. PBRGamer, I'm a little bit worried that PBRGamer might be getting to the point where he'll have to use... well, I think he's used continues already. He might actually be almost out of continues. We'll find out. PBRGamer through 3S, moving on to the 4th set of stages. The train level was definitely a little bit difficult, but he managed to get through those anyways. Okay, nodthenbow, let's see what you're able to do. Do I have science to back up that claim? Nah, I have no science. Ugh. Ooh, nodthenbow finishes. PBRGamer going to the desert. Did the dog burp constantly in the movies too? He did, in fact. He burped a lot. Okay, it looks like we are back to platforming. Apparently cacti do not hurt mice. So be aware. If you have a mouse, do not put up a fortress of cacti. Okay? Bad idea. Bad idea. Wily burp. Wily burp. They're really small cacti. Yeah, they're little baby cacti, okay? Wow, and apparently you slide down the cactus while you're standing on it. Wow, nodthenbow is sort of getting wrecked by fish. Holy crap. The swimming does not look at all friendly. Just hearing all the sound effects while you're trying to swim. Okay, PBRGamer continuing on. Ooh, that vulture pecked him in the face. And he falls down. Unfortunately, deserts have holes. So watch out for desert holes. You will fall, you will die. Okay, dogfish. Luckily, nodthenbow took down the dogfish. Very, very good job. PBRGamer is invincible. Great thing to be when you are jumping on cacti. You know? Let's be real here. The fish too strong? Exactly, Alistair. They're spooky fish. Spooky fish. Yeah, go back and watch the movies. The movies are pretty high quality. Ooh, nodthenbow fighting the mannequin. Okay, nodthenbow, only a few more hits and he should be able to kill the boss. That's not quite it. Okay. nodthenbow just has to survive now. Come on. Bam! Boss is down. Good job, nodthenbow. Okay, PBRGamer continuing his trek through the desert. Oh. Okay. Oh, scorpions! Wait! The scorpions hurl their claws? That is terrifying. Wow. This is not at all how deserts work, okay? Trust me, I live in the West, okay? I've lived in a desert most of my life, and yeah, like I have vivid memories of it not being like this. Oh boy, spooky scorpion. Okay, nodthenbow onto the minecart section. Just listening to the sound effects. Looks pretty good, pretty good. Big claws mean weak poison. True, and also the darker the scorpions, generally the weaker the poison. So these scorpions are not scary at all. But PBRGamer is dead. They're still scorpions. You know, United Airlines really likes this game. You know, they just were like, American Tail, let's go ahead and make that part of the American experience. Yeah. nodthenbow is getting smashed by a rock. Oh. Very nice, very nice. Oh, very nice dodges on PBR's side. Okay, nodthenbow is abandoning his minecart, but dodging the boulders. Okay, good job. Scorpions all around. You like these deadly meatballs? Yeah, it's a more, it's a meatball, it's good stuff. Hey, Ness. Mind game carts, yeah, that's... You can tolerate scorpions more than spiders? What? I don't know. I don't know. Wow, PBRGamer has a lot of hearts. Seriously, like, if Sora ever caught wind of this, PBRGamer would have no hope. Sora would be like, all those hearts! Oh! Scorpions and big spiders are essentially nope. Yeah! PBRGamer on to the night. It should be freezing. Super cold. Alistair, you've got a good point. Chat, do not eat scorpions, okay? I feel like I can give one word of advice, and I would say don't eat them. Unless somebody who, like, is a professional cooks them. And even then, you probably shouldn't eat it. Just don't. Just don't. If anybody leaves Brosencha's stream and was like... When I say Brosencha, I mean... If anybody leaves my stream and was like, yeah, okay, I ate a scorpion, and then I see on the news, you know, person dies after watching video game stream, or person eats scorpion and dies after watching video game stream, do not blame it on me, okay? I said no scorpions, do not eat them, okay? PBRGamer continuing on. Look at that cute skull. I love that skull, okay? Seriously, if I could have a skull buddy, it would probably be that one. Crab, shrimp, lobsters, they're all basically the same thing. Yeah. Some scorpions are edible. Well, I mean, yeah, I believe it. But you should, you know, ask somebody first. Make sure that somebody is cooking them who has experience. Okay. Just be careful, okay? Be careful out there. The world is full of scorpions. There we go, Omega number. Thank you for the disclaimer. nodthenbow finished with the stage. PBRGamer looks like he is going to Magus's castle. Whoa, okay, this is a boss apparently. What is this frame rate on PBRGamer's side? Wow, that was beautiful. Okay, the bird flies up onto the moon. And he's coming back. He's coming back to say hi, Fieval. Wow, this is beautiful. It is a very small vulture, okay? Maybe, I don't know, maybe Fieval is obese. I can't say. Oh no! And PBRGamer dies. He's just like the fattest little mouse you've ever seen, okay? Look, he's trying to live his life. Oh, and PBRGamer dies as well. Well, it looks like this boss has some, like, wind effects that blow you backwards. And, like, tons of things that are falling, as well as the lag fest that it produces. This is amazing. Fat mice need love too. Oh, well, of course, Gus, okay? Gus, he's the most adorable fat little mouse, okay? I love Gus. Okay, PBRGamer. The vulture has broken some of the steps, so watch out. nodthenbow jumping around on the train. Getting up on top. Let's see if this cat can he defeat the cat? Yeah. Gus is a cutie. Yeah. Totally. Okay, PBRGamer. I think he can deal damage this time. Just watch out. Don't let them. No! PBRGamer! Okay, this part's kind of dumb. Non-candy scorpion. Like, I've eaten a worm. That's about it. nodthenbow through with his stage, moving on to the boss. I think this is Spider Bro. Yeah, Spider Bro time. Storm Eagle all over again. Yeah. Jeez. This is like Storm Eagle, just not done well. Ooh. Unfortunately, Spider Bro gets nodthenbow. Did I lose a bet? No, it was a class. We were doing a food and culture class, and then we ate a worm. And that's just how it goes, you know? Oh, nodthenbow defeats the spider. Oh, look at all that ducking. PBRGamer done with the vulture boss. Very, very nice. Both of them are going to be belched at for a while. Good, good. Chula. Chula is the name of the spider. Hawk is the name of the hawk. Very intuitive there for the hawk's name. Wow, this sink right here. This is beautiful. Oh, get him real good, son. Fieval goes west. PBRGamer is moving on to what may be the last set of stages. He has 0 lives though, and I'm not sure how many continues he has left. Ooh, spooky snake. Okay. Did it taste okay? It was in a sucker, so like, yeah, it tasted fine. It tasted like a sucker. It was great. Yeah, PBR is doing a pretty good job. But the thing is, if PBRGamer dies and gets game over, that opens up room for nodthenbow to come and take the victory. So, I don't know necessarily what's going to happen. We'll have to see. Oh geez, PBRGamer found a 1-up. What the crap? He's finding all these 1-ups. That is great. Apparently, the mountains are great for 1-ups. Good, good. Nodthenbow. I'm cheering for Nodthenbow though. He's been the underdog for most of this game, and he might be able to start making a comeback. I don't know. Cadis does have a point. If PBRGamer does get a full game over, will it be worth him trying? Green River! Hey, I lived right near the Green River. It's a good river. Okay, nodthenbow. Jumping around with spooky scorpions onto a hotel for PBRGamer. Ooh, getting hit with a claw on nodthenbow's side. I know so many 1-ups. Okay, let's see what he's able to do. This has been a fun watch. This definitely is a lot higher quality than most of the games that we have, but I think this has been fun to see if this is going to be a fun game, a good game. It's definitely, you know, not one of the best games out there, but I think this is going to be a one-hit wonder for us because it's a little bit too good. Nodthenbow shooting scorpions, having fun. Of course, doing underground platforming on sand because why not? Yeah, this game is too fun. What the crap? Oh no, nodthenbow got hit by the sand into the pit. It's a bad game by human standards, but not by ours. Yeah, that sounds about right, Cadis. I would say that. These sound effects, they're good sound effects. Oh, PBRGamer unfortunately took a death. Starting back at the saloon, let's see what he can do. Okay, he is invincible. Yeah, it looks like this level has a lot of enemies that can shoot you, which we haven't really seen levels in Fieval Goes West so far, with a lot of projectiles. Also these wheels. Oh geez, they just keep turning. Oh, PBRGamer tried to shoot the wheel, didn't work. Wow, okay, this section is kinda dumb. But now he's invincible, not a huge deal. You're interested in owning the game after seeing this? This goes until the hour mark. We will go to the hour mark and it'll be over. Somebody may beat the game before then though, so we will see. We will see. This is really bad. Wow. Tentrito. I'm kind of really enjoying like discovering this game here. You know, I did play a tiny bit, but this has been a joy to watch so far. PBRGamer finishes 5-1, I believe, moving on to 5-2. By the way, there is a used game store in my town, and I believe they have a copy of this game. Okay, PBRGamer. I think he has to go into the saloon. Yep. Okay, watch out for all these snakes. Why are there snakes in the saloon? Like, okay, here's the deal. You know, you've been trying to make this game sort of accurate to the movie. You don't need to put snakes in the saloon. Put, like, actual enemies in there. $75 to $90? Wait, really? I swear it's like 15 or 20 bucks in my town. Ooh, PBR takes a little bit of damage. And he's on to the magic cat. Wow. Okay, nodthenbow died, but starting the stage over. Come on, nodthenbow. I think he died. Oh no, PBRGamer dies. Yeah, go check out your places. Like, eBay might just have an inflated sense of price. PAL copies are a lot cheaper. Interesting, interesting. Okay, Scorpion has no claws and is actually dead now. No! nodthenbow falls into a pit, dying. PBRGamer continuing on shooting snakes. Okay, good, good. Hello, 420 Cindy. Thank you for the host. Oh. No, nodthenbow, no! Oh my gosh. You paid around $100. Proton John, this is like strangely one of the best games that we've had in the tournament. Good to see you around, man. nodthenbow continuing on. Ooh, a scorpion claws just flying at him. I'm relatively sure that's not how they work in nature, but what can you say? It's difficult. Okay, sand platforming. nodthenbow has been forced into the pit quite a few times. That cat is massive. Yeah, that's about the right size for a cat. Okay. Wow, really? Okay, so it looks like PBRGamer has figured out the trick. Ride the hat and shoot the cat in the face. Uh-oh. Ride the hat, shoot the cat. Okay, nodthenbow, he's going to be continuing. Good. Yeah, this group is being treated a little too kindly. Let's see, nodthenbow, PBRGamer. What is happening after this? One of them is going to be facing Janglestorm. Don't worry, I'll make you suffer, Janglestorm. They've been treated way too kindly. If you hear Janglestorm, just beware. Because they have one match to go before the group is done. But that's okay, we've got one more match after this one. And it is not going to be the nicest thing in the world. PBRGamer may be at the end of the game. Yeah, it seems like he might actually finish it. If he can finish this boss, that'll be cool. But I think this may also be his last life. And if it is his last life and his last continue, then that opens up room for nodthenbow to actually take the victory. I'm, you know, not 100% confident, but it could happen. So let's see what PBRGamer is able to do here. Oh yeah, Big Nose was pretty fun. Oh, let me take a look again at the game. I forget what game that we're going to have for the last... Oh, okay, yeah, the last game's going to be good. Don't worry, don't worry. But I had to do like 5 redraws for this match. Seriously, PBRGamer has played way too many SNES games. Oh no, PBR's down. Is that it? He still has continue. Yes, he still has continues. Okay, he's still good. PBR is still in this. Yeah, the boss seems interesting in this. Definitely could have some speedrun tech, as Cadus is saying. Yeah, in that case, it's good to know. PBRGamer, I had to give a SNES game because I don't think I've had the opportunity to give him a SNES game. But there are plenty of other platforms that I think we can go ahead and give him in the near future. Okay, climbing these stairs, killing snakes. Yeah, the last game that we're having tonight is going to be a special treat, trust me. Oh yeah, Nick's report. Actually, Lightyear, are you here as well? Because Nick's report is here. If so, we could get started right after this match rather than waiting until later. Again, they're scheduled at 7 p.m. Eastern, but I would be happy to start whenever is convenient for them. nodthenbow fighting Vulture Man. Actually just a vulture, not a man. And bam, nodthenbow has finished the boss. Very, very nice. Okay, we've got 9 minutes left. Imagine if that cat guy stopped throwing his hat. That would be rough. Oh, walrus custard. I'm not sure why that was timed out, but okay. Yeah, just for those who are in chat, beware if things are possibly spoilery. It might, yeah, it could potentially help another person, I suppose. Yeah, there's no offense. We time out pretty much everybody just at one point or another because sometimes we give things that could be spoilers. But that's fine. Okay, Cadus. Oh yeah, that could be helpful for nodthenbow later on. So yeah, good point. That was a good call. Okay, PBRGamer still going up against the evil cat. Oh, okay, good shots. Let's see what he's able to do this round. Jingle Storm. I love that you're in here. I hope you're ready to face one of these two opponents. Because it's going to be a super fun match, okay? That's going to be the final of your losers bracket. And don't worry, we'll have something good for you too. I promise. And PBRGamer taking a few hits. It looks like he has finished the cat though. Is that it? Is that the end of the game? Or is there more? Let's find out. Aha! That might be it. Let's find out. Let's find out what happens after this. Hawkeye was one of the good characters. Well. Fieval, my son, you're not so little. Why am I talking with that accent? Fieval, my son, you're not so little. And no, whatever. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I think he won. I think PBRGamer won. Let's see. And bam, it's true. He is done. Oh my holy cow. Wow, congratulations, PBRGamer. Yeah, go ahead. You can add this to your list, PBRGamer. You are done with this game. This was definitely a close race, but yeah, nodthenbow. The biggest difficulty, I think, was figuring out how to put the fire blocks out and make them not have fire on them. Once you figured out the different item boxes, you definitely made some progress there. Oh boy, oh boy. You swear you shot the money blocks a lot? It seemed like you did, but I don't know what happened. Nodthenbow, you could have won if you would have gotten that. Yeah, it was still a good match. And honestly, a much better game than I think any of us expected. So, yeah, congratulations on getting a game that was actually bearable.